welcome to Sin and Steel. I'm your host, Sarah-Tonin, and I am out at the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar in Melbourne with Circle of Blood.
Yeah!
Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to keep it nice and easy. We're going to have some nice, simple questions to start things off, and I think the easiest way to do that is introduce yourselves. What do you do in the band? And what's your musical history as well? Because I know that for all of you, this is not your first band. You guys all have history within the metal and hardcore realm, so I'd love to know a little bit about it.
I'm Chris, I play bass. And I growl somewhat. And I've been in bands for quite a long time, 20 plus years. Mostly hardcore though, like playing guitar and yelling as well and hardcore stuff, and then picked up the bass for more metal stuff, and here I am playing death metal with these crazy guys. Yay.
I'm Reece. I play guitar. I do some vocals occasionally as well. As far as history goes, I'm originally from Tasmania, moved here about 16 years ago. Played in a few metal bands in Hobart, in a hardcore band as well, and then since I've been in Melbourne, a lot of hardcore stuff with Chris as well. But yeah, moved back to death metal because it was time for a change, and very happy that I'm doing this with these guys.
Excellent.
Oh, cool. I'm Dave. I play guitar and I also do most of the vocals in the band. This is my first death metal band since my first death metal band was when I was 16 in high school. Yep. We got ordered to break up after a month.
Ordered to break up?
It was a Catholic high school. They did not.
Yeah, they consider below death metal.
Other than that, I've been playing in mostly hardcore bands since that time. I think my first one was in 99, 2000, something like that. So that's where all the grey hairs and the beard have come through.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Peter. I'm the drummer. And I'm actually quite, in terms of these lads, I'm quite recent to Melbourne. Originally grew up in Canberra. And there I was incredibly sheltered. So my musical experiences have been metalcore and progressive metal and jazz. Not complaining, nice. But my education has been widened since moving here and jamming with these lads. So bands go from, jazz bands to metalcore to now full-on death metal, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. And I now understand what hardcore is. And I found what Converge is, and they're amazing. So I'm a happy boy. It's pretty good.
Excellent. So then the next question would just be, when did Circle of Blood form and how did you guys all connect?
So Circle of Blood, I was playing in a straight edge hardcore band in 2017, and that's when it broke up. Chris and Reece were in hardcore bands around the same time that also broke up around the same period. Yep. And I'd been wanting to do something more metal for a while. I think you guys had as well. And then around end of 2018, I met Pete at a show. Yep. And said, "Hey, you like metal? You drum like you like metal." And so when I had our first practice in early 2019. Yep. And then COVID happened, and we've basically just sort of been jamming and writing and playing a bunch of riffs ever since. And then Reece joined the ranks about a year ago.
Yeah, that was a year ago.
Yeah. Yep. And he's easily the most talented stringed instrument person in the band.
Oh, yeah.
What a nice
That's very good.
Yeah. without hesitation.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So you guys have just released your first full-length album, In Praise of Darkness. So I think firstly a big congratulations is in order.
Thank you.
You guys, fantastic job. What would you like to tell us about how you've gone about putting that together?
What are you talking about?
You start.
All right.
You did all hard work.
Yeah,
I just showed up and yelled.
So the album was actually recorded in a bedroom in my house.
Yep.
The whole thing. So when these guys came to me originally, we've worked together in the past on some recording stuff before I was a member of the band, and they started tracking the album with me at home. And that's when I was like, I love this stuff. Can I please, join as well? Because I had some ideas to show basically the guys, and I was like, well, showed the guys, and they were like, well, do you want to join? I was like, sure. But it was done over the course of about 6 months. Yeah, I would say.
Something like
just
that.
When we had just when we had time, really. Just on weekends, we'd block out maybe 6 hours at a time. The guys would come over, lay down what they could, and we went from there. And the mixing and mastering took a long time, and editing, because we did it over such a long period of time. A lot of things changed during the recording process, which made it really hard. And it's the first full album I've ever tried to record as well. So yeah, it was a big learning curve.
Yep.
But I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out. I think we're all really happy with how it's gone. And
Yeah, you did an amazing job. Man.
thank you. We'll continue to do the same thing again, but without all the mistakes that I made the first time. So
Okay.
we'll see how we go.
All new mistakes.
Had some learning.
Yeah.
It's a learning process.
Yeah.
I think for all of us too, like going from just riffing, playing local shows to actually getting, I guess, ahead in the game and making it professional and really kind of locking in that this is more than just a hobby. This is a passion. This is where we want to push this further. Was a great experience for us all, really, to kind of take this more seriously. Not saying that we weren't serious about it before, but this was a whole other level of focus. And like it really shows on the album. Like, not to be biased or anything, but I've listened to it. I love it. If I can listen to this and be like, I love my own music, then I'm pretty proud of that. Like, yeah.
A lot of challenges in this band because we originally, me and Dave have never been like the front singing guys in a band, which is great. We basically learned how to do all of our growls and stuff to do this band. You know, we're doing more technical stuff than ever before. It's all like it's the largest portion of it is Dave's songwriting, which is sick. Because,
you poor suckers.
Yeah. But he's always done hardcore bands that were way too complicated.
Okay.
And now he's doing death metal, and it's like tremendous. It's exactly where it should be.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I have nothing to add. These guys have said it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's been a really good balance to how it's been approached, and so you play death metal. It's pretty clear it's death metal. But where do you guys see it fits within the genre, and where do you tend to draw your inspiration?
From far and wide.
Yep.
Like one of the hardest things when you're like writing a bio or something to send out to promoters and everything is like, who is it for fans of? Yes.
If you like filth.
Yeah.
If you like absolute filth.
Yeah. Like I've had friends who've also done some work recording us early on, listen to it and say, well, that sounds like Deicide, that sounds like Behemoth, that sounds like Bloodbath. It's all death metal, but it's different flavors on the death metal menu. Yeah.
Right.
So there's a pretty broad range of influences there, just in terms of death metal.
Yep.
But we also listen to a ton of other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think a bit of that show comes through in the songwriting. I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
Not to mention, like, just the way that we all kind of intersect and kind of link up together. We could have all these different genres that we come from, death metal, metalcore, prog, whatever. But we're able to be in sync and actually make a sound that's cohesive. And I think that's definitely a huge plus of the lads that we I get to play with and how we write and how we play. So, yeah, it really shows.
Something that I always love to know as well is just who did your artwork?
Okay. Sorry. So, the front cover art was a painting that we commissioned from a fellow in Germany who operates under the name Misanthropic Art.
Yes, I know them.
Yeah. I'd been following in their account, looking at their artwork and some of the other stuff they'd done for a good couple of years.
Do a lot of anti-fascist stuff.
A lot of anti-fascist stuff.
Fuck
A lot
off with the NSBM. We don't want it.
all that good stuff. And I figured if there's someone who works as an artist and creates visual representations of what is meant to go with the music, and they're that upfront about their ethics and their politics, that really spoke to me in terms of us mostly coming from hardcore bands, where it is also the music is the message, basically.
Yeah.
And so I literally just went on his website, popped him an email, sent him a mood board with like 20 different images and a really terrible sketch that I did. And then like the lyric sheet. And a little while later, he sent back a sketch, and I was like, that's amazing.
Awesome.
That's so much cooler than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And now it's on a CD and a show.
It looks great. Yeah, well, that was actually probably a good question to ask as well. So you mentioned tapes, CDs. So yeah, where can people listen to the new album, and what sort of physical media do you have available?
Okay, so we've got it on CDs through Grindhead Records.
Yep.
We've got a couple of those here tonight. Bubsy will have the lion's share.
Yep.
So if anyone wants that, either from us directly or from Grindhead and Bandcamp is the place to go.
Yep.
We've also got tapes just for the launch shows. So this one,
Awesome.
the New South Wales run in a couple of weeks, and for Brewfest. If there's any left after that, we might chuck them up online.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
And other than that, it's on Bandcamp, and people can stream it pretty much any platform except Spotify.
Yes. Yes. Because if you don't know, they're kind of cunts. Actually, I probably shouldn't say this because anyway. But I've left Spotify. I've gone to Qobuz recently. I've been trying that one out. Did see.
How do you find it?
Qobuz?
Yeah.
Look, it's pretty good. It's a little bit. There's some stuff on there that's kind of like Spotify when it started, in the things that are missing or don't quite align to the right bands. But otherwise, it's really good. It has better quality music, or it did before Spotify introduced the new one. They apparently pay artists a lot better. They have more blockers on AI-generated music.
Nice.
And for me, I'm like, well, at least that's reducing some of the bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah.
In saying that, though, I am definitely coming to the merch desk to grab a copy of the cassette. For sure. So I think that's going to be really cool. Now, of course, we are here at the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar in Melbourne tonight because you guys are doing your launch show here. So what can people expect tonight?
Filth. Disgusting filth. We're going to play extremely hard. We're hopefully going to hurt everyone's face. Just going to melt everyone.
In a completely consensual way.
Yeah, in a terribly consensual way. We expect devastation on a horrendous scale.
Yeah. And who else is playing tonight?
Slime Dimension and Bog Monster.
Slime Boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Slimy Boys and the Bog Boys.
Yep.
Yep.
The Reaper were also meant to play, but
Circumstances.
yes, someone had gastro like today.
But you guys have handled it like champs. You've sorted out the night. You figured it out. You've got it all under control.
Yeah.
No
It's still
amount of
gonna be-
shitting can stop us.
It's going to be a good time. And look, I'll put some clips at the end of this, so make sure to stick around and watch those once we do sign off. But what else have you got coming up? Because, you said you've got a pretty big one coming up with Brute Fest, but do you want to tell us a bit about those upcoming shows?
Yeah. So after this, in a couple of weeks, we've got 3 shows in New South Wales.
Yep.
We're playing April the 17th at the Hamo in Newcastle. April the 18th, we're on the Malignant Aura album launch show in Sydney at the Chippo. Never been there, but I heard it's going to be a cool time. And then we're playing a Sunday Arvo on the 19th of April in Dapto, which is apparently freaking tiny.
Yep.
So we're doing that.
It's cozy. It's intimate.
Yes, it's a warm hug of a venue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your face is
Compressed
just going to
filth.
be melted off. Your whole body is just
Yeah.
going to be goo.
Yeah. Everyone's just going to be like that skeleton army from the Army of Darkness.
Yep.
One of those tiny little house saunas.
Yes. And then a week after that, we're doing Brute Fest, which is going to be freaking enormous.
Yeah.
A week and a half ago, there were only 50 tickets left, so
Yeah.
who knows? It's got to be close to selling out at this point.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can get it.
And then we got a couple more a little after that haven't been announced yet, but they should be a real fun time too.
Yeah. Look, one of those shows that hasn't yet been announced, I guess there's not a huge amount to share because the promoter and organizer needs to get their stuff together and tie up a few loose ends and finish things off. Of course, I'm talking about myself because these guys, these gentlemen are going to be joining me for a regional show linked to Sin and Steel and South Coast FM, so with the radio station. All I'll say at this stage is save the date for the 23rd of May, Saturday the 23rd of May. It's going to be in a nice regional town out in South Gippsland that has a little bit of a heavy metal or heavy music history. So if you think you can guess where it's going to be, drop a comment. I'd be interested to see if you can pick it. And, full announcements with the rest of the lineup and everything will come soon. But just consider this your little teaser. Yeah.
You love a breadcrumb.
Yeah, it's going to be heaps of fun. Now, look, before we wrap things up, is there anything else that you guys really want to talk about the album, about what you guys have been up to, stuff that's really important to you that we've missed?
Big ups to Dave Rowland for all the artwork he helps us out with.
Big thank.
Incredible. Does an amazing job.
Yeah.
What's his band?
He sings in Pleasers AD. Yeah.
Pleasers AD.
Pleasers AD.
Why has it gone out of my mind? Incredible band. Go see them.
Yeah, they're awesome. Check them out. Other than that, big thanks to Bubsy and Grindhead for putting our album out.
Yeah.
Love you, mate. Fuck Trump, fuck ICE.
Seeing as I've just mentioned the radio station on that is not associated with the radio station's views. That is just the views of the people here. I don't know what disclaimer I'm supposed to put in.
Yeah, somewhat left you banned.
But agree. Anyway, look, thank you guys again for taking the time out of your busy schedule tonight to come and have a chat beforehand.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you coming down.
Thanks to everyone for listening in, and until next time, stay metal.
Yeah.
Stop! standing in that pit.
Cheers, legends.